Alderman from the 18th, you recognize on motion for third reading consent calendar.
Yes, Mr. President, members of the board, I move for adoption of the third reading final passage calendar.
Moved by Alderman from the 18th, second by Alderman from the 20th. Any discussion? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Tyus. Alderwoman Flowers. Alderman Bosley. Alderman Moore. Alderwoman Hubbard. Alderwoman Gracia. Alderman Conway. Alderman Ortman. Alderman Balmer. Alderman Villa. Alderman Arnold. Alderwoman Murphy. Alderwoman Howard. Alderwoman Green. Alderwoman Behringer. Alderman Rhodey. Alderman Kennedy. Alderwoman Davis. Alderman Schmidt. Alderman French. Alderman Boyd. Alderman Vaccaro. Alderman Ogilvie. Alderman Cole. Alderman Williamson. Alderman Carter. Alderman Cruzen. President Reed. Alderwoman Howard. Alderwoman Howard.
You have to
Alderwoman Howard. 26 ayes, votes, 1 present.
By vote, the same motion, Alderman from the 18th and third read and finally passed the aforementioned bill.
That's the extent of third reading consent.
Third reading, report of engrossment.
Board Bill 208, committee substitutes sponsored by Aldermen and Alderwomen. French, Kennedy, President Reed, Davis, Williamson, Carter, Hubbard, Moore, Bosley, Flowers, Young, and Gracia, Mayor Slay, Schmidt, Cruzen, Conway, Green, Ogilvie, Cone. An ordinance establishing a Civilian Oversight Board and containing a severability clause.
Alderman, please state your point of order.
What's the limit on the number of lobbyists on the floor of the Board of Aldermen at one time?
I don't think we have a limit on the number, but we do have a specific areas that they're supposed to stand. They aren't supposed to lobby people during the course of the meeting. If you've seen any of that or any of that that's happening, please let me know so we can fix it right now.
Thank you.
Thank you. To that end, if there are any lobbyists out there that are, moving outside the designated areas, you can be on this side, on that side. There's seating available for you. And if you have not been recognized to be on the floor today, then you have to exit the floor. There is a change. There's a room over here you can go. There's also the gallery that you can go stand in the gallery also. It's been moved by Alderman from the 21st. Please go ahead.
Mr. President, I move that we third read and finally pass Board Bill 208 committee substitute.
Moved by Alderman from the 21st, second by Alderman from the 18th. Alderman, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. President. Board Bill 208 represents many years of work on behalf of lots of different folks. Many of them are here in this room today. This establishes a civilian review board, or civilian oversight board in the city of St. Louis. This hopefully will be one step further to reestablishing trust between the community and the police department, establishing a second layer of accountability where people can take complaints about potential police abuse. It does not go as far as some people would like it to go, myself included. It goes farther than others would like it to go. Some people think it goes too far. Some people think it falls short of what we actually need at this time in our history in St. Louis. But what it represents is a compromise. It's what we can pass right now, and it's something that we can build upon. There's a step in the right direction. And it is this board's attempt to not let the perfect be the enemy of the good. This is a good step in the right direction, and hopefully it will be built upon for many years to come. So with that, I am open to questions.
All right. Any discussion? Alderman from the first.
I wanted to continue on the Alderman from the 24th point of order. You made a statement that I am unfamiliar with. You said that there's a place where the lobbyists are supposed to stand. I would like to know where that is.
Yes, it's to the right and to the left of the chambers. They do not supposed to get within this area.
So that corner over there, that corner over there?
Yes,
That's a lot.
because we're over full today because of what's going on, so we're allowing them to occupy those two corners also.
Okay, thank you, I appreciate it. I rise in opposition to this piece of legislation. I went online and read that I was the only black alderman supporting it, and it was only because that I wanted it to have subpoena powers. I always hated when people speak for me because I can speak for myself and I can speak for the people that I represent, and I make my own positions known. So please stop posting what Sharon Tyus thinks. If you don't know what Sharon Tyus thinks, you haven't talked to me. Don't let any other person tell you what my position is. I do think that there should be subpoena power, but there's something much more obvious to me that I am opposed to. I've been opposed to it for the police. We say we're opposed to it for the police. And then we put the same thing in this bill, which is that conflict of interest. I was fortunate enough to finally have a police chief. A few months ago, Dotson asked him a question about conflict of interest after one of the shootings, and he talked about that they will have a circuit attorney's office investigate the shooting. And I said to him, you know, I've been a public defender, I've tried cases, I've had police on the stand. You guys do all of the investigation for the circuit attorney. Yes, told him about an instance when I was a public defender and George Peach was then the circuit attorney, and he talked about bringing some charges, and there became this whole rumor of blue flu if he did bring charges against the police, and it didn't happen. And so we always knew as public defenders that it was a conflict of interest, because anytime the police wanted to, all they had to do was stop investigating the way they should for the circuit attorney's office, and then you don't have any cases. So we knew that always we used to push for there be an independent investigation that did not involve the police, that when the police had a shooting or something like that, that you bring in something or some other entity. And now they are talking about trying to get the Attorney General of the state of Missouri, but somebody that you don't have to try cases for, you don't have to do the investigation, because that makes it too hard for a circuit attorney to then have to go around and investigate